are better than me. I've learned from mentors. I had mentors, guys, mentors. You gotta have a mentor. You gotta have all that stuff. It's very important. Because you can't be successful in this world by learning from a classroom. You can't learn everything from a textbook. There are some things that you need to have practical experience doing. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Brendan Ecker Influence, where I teach you how to succeed, accomplish your dreams, and develop multiple income streams. And I'm just talking about why you need to not strive for vacations. Yes, controversial subject. Brendan, I need to go on vacations. I need my vacations every day, man. Need my vacations every single month, man. Need to have them. Like, okay, that's cool. Then go on your vacations and don't have money. But vacation, the word vacation is a word that specifically means you're vacating from your life. Do you really, really want a life where you have to vacate from it every few months? Is that the way you want to live? Me personally, I don't. I'd rather not live that way. I'd rather have absolute freedom in my life. Wouldn't you like the time to do whatever you want, to build your businesses, to chase your dreams? But at the end of the day, you don't have that time, do you? You're working at your 9 to 5, working for somebody else. You're under somebody else's thumb. It's not easy to be successful. The reason you don't want to go and strive for vacations is because rich people aren't striving to take vacations. Rich people are out there working, making that money. Get on that laptop and you start building your website. Start building your businesses. Start building your cash flow system, your bank, your printing machine. Because right now you're working for the machine. You can't be going through this world and not be smart. You need to learn from people who have, done it, been there. That's how I know what I know. That's how I am, as good as I am at business, as good as I am at sales and marketing, as good as I am at pitching my products and, consistently hustling and making new podcast episodes, staying consistent on the game. The reason I'm allowed and able to do that is because I've learned from people who are better than me. I've learned from mentors. I had mentors, guys, mentors. You gotta have a mentor. You gotta have all that stuff. It's very important. Because you can't be successful in this world by learning from a classroom. You can't learn everything from a textbook. There are some things that you need to have practical experience doing, right? Like you can't sell a house, for example, unless you've worked with another realtor, unless you've worked with a broker to sell a house, for my real estate agents out there, right? You gotta be a little bit patient. You have to. It's a long game, real estate. You gotta be okay with people saying, oh, I don't want this house anymore. Oh, I changed my mind. Oh, you know what? Maybe in 6 months from now. That's typically the most honest answer you're gonna get from people. And they really do mean it, most of them. But guess what? Sometimes your hard work is going to get you to places you never imagined possible. Imagine you put yourself out there, and now you have multimillionaires coming to you, wanting you to sell their house. Ladies and gentlemen, what's a 6% commission on $1 million? Giving you guys a little challenge. Get you off your butts. You guys are consuming too much. That's another thing. That's another key point. Another key reason you're not rich is because you're scrolling too much. You're absorbing the TikTok and the Instagram, and it's just killing your success. It's killing your productivity. Did you know that most rich people, like really, I'm talking billionaires, multimillionaires and billionaires, they don't have the best social medias. I mean, maybe now they do because they're living life and they can hire people to make it good for them, whatever. But at the end of the day, most rich people, their Instagrams suck because they're out there working. They're too busy working now. Again, if you become a social media influencer, then maybe they'll have a better social media. But for the most part, most people don't have a good social media. It's a good business to get into, right? Don't be a social media marketer. Own a digital marketing agency, basically. That's my advice, my free business advice. I'm teaching you all my secrets. Honestly, though, guys, you got to own businesses. If you want to be rich like Brendan, if you want to be rich like all of these other people you see on the internet, then there's not a lot of ways you can do it. But here's the way. Ready? Number 1, e-commerce. Number 2, software. Number 3, online sales. Number 4, digital real estate, like online courses and whatnot. And then number 5, affiliate marketing. You got to be good at all of those things. And when you get good at those things, like I learned to do, then you can pretty much do anything. You make as much money as you want. Now it's just about work ethic. Now it's about how much you want to put in the work. Honestly, there's so many ways you can make money. Like if you go on Podmatch, for example, you want to be a podcaster, you want to go on Podmatch? Okay. If you want to make money, go on podmatch.com. Sign up, and if you click the $57 a month, then you're going to get access to some of the best people, some of the best guests that you can host on your podcast. Pretty awesome, right? Now you got people to talk to. I signed up for Podmatch. I had immediately like 25 different matches. Immediately. Now I signed up for the premium, the most premium package, the most expensive one. And it was really good. A lot of great prospects. And we'll be having a lot of good guests on the show, on the YouTube channel, on the podcast because of that. So I definitely recommend you guys go on there on Podmatch and get yourself a subscription so that way you can start podcasting and interviewing interesting people. If you want to be like Joe Rogan, if you want to live a life of being somebody significant and influential, then get out there. Start networking, making connections with people. It's a very important part of business. Even if you're an introvert, no excuses. Force yourself to be an extrovert. Don't be an introvert. One thing I do know, being poor sucks. Being poor is not fun. It's hard to be poor. It's very difficult to be poor. Okay, your life, you probably don't even know who you are today. Because guess what? When you don't have money, it's hard to be happy, isn't it? When you don't have money, it's hard to do things for the people you love, isn't it? And that doesn't make you feel great. That makes you feel kind of powerless, doesn't it? See, this is the problem with a 9-to-5 job. Most of you listening are in a 9-to-5 job. I'm in a 9-to-5 job still. I'm still a police officer. But it's my choice. I can be done being a police officer whenever I want. Whenever I'm done with this job, I can just be done with it. And I love that. That's cool for me. I like that a lot. But most people don't have that choice. Most people didn't write 2 books. Most people aren't doing the e-commerce thing. They just say, oh, it's too hard. Oh, I can't understand that. Well, I don't know that. Your future. You self-prophesized what's going to happen in your life. Instead of just saying, man, I'm going to fucking learn this shit. I'm going to learn this shit. I'm going to learn some e-commerce today. I'm going to learn how to build a Shopify store, no matter how difficult. I'm going to watch YouTube videos. I'm going to ask ChatGPT any questions I need, and I'm going to freaking build my store, and I'm going to be done being a 9-to-5 employee. I'm going to be rich. I'm going to buy my $20 million mansion. Fuck yeah. I'm going to be stupid ambitious to where all the rich people say, oh my God, these kids are just ridiculously motivated for no reason. They're just living their heads in the clouds. That's what I want you to be. I want you to be at that level. I really do. I want you to pretend like you're rich. Okay? Because when you pretend like you're rich, you're going to manifest shit. Now, I'm not a huge believer in manifestation. Really just not. I don't believe in manifestation. I believe in taking action. I believe manifestation is somewhat real. Like, if you just take certain steps, though, again, you have to take the action. Like, taking action is what will manifest your goals. If you don't act on your visions, if you don't act on your imagination, then you're never going to build that thing into a real, tangible business, to a real, tangible, profitable thing. You're never going to be able to do that. So it's very important you buckle down and stay focused. And one of the main things you need to do in order to be a successful entrepreneur is to stay in the game, stay consistent, and realize that all the gains are held in this different game we're playing. Again, business, entrepreneurship, that is the way to success, not a 9-to-5. You're never going to be fulfilled at a 9-to-5. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you it. There's just a small part of me that believes everybody wants to be their own boss. Everybody wants to be in control of their own life. Everybody wants to be at the top. And why not help people get there? I feel like I'm at the top. I feel like I can network with anybody I want now. I have enough money to where I feel comfortable speaking about the subject of wealth. And only because I did work hard to get it. I didn't just get lucky with my wealth, right? I did not just get lucky. I earned it. I earned it. I worked hard for what I had. For years, I never even told anybody I was making money doing e-commerce stuff. I was working with other businesses on the back end. I've been in this e-commerce game for a few years now. What I do believe is that most people have a major opportunity to get rich doing exactly what I'm doing right now. Truly, the secret is creating a brand. If you want to learn how to create a brand and scale it successfully, then what you need to do is follow me on Instagram, Goldshark Media, or Eck3R17, ECK3R17. Or you can buy my books, Beyond the Beat, for $29.99 on Amazon, or you can buy the ebook for $9.99. For How I Made My Door My Office, my second book, which is about my time as a student athlete and entrepreneur, then you can get that book for $19.99 paperback and $9.99 for the ebook. Get my books. They'll definitely teach you a lot. Don't forget to sign up with Podmatch.com. Great website. Honestly, everybody needs to be on it. Everybody's going to have a podcast in 10 years, and that's why I say get on Podmatch.com. Get yourself some money. You make $130 commission, if you have the right guests on. Honestly, make some money on the back in. Go chase your dreams. Don't let anybody get in your way. Be sure to support the show. Link is in the description below. You can pay $3.99 a month up to $10.99 a month, whatever, if you want to support us. That's awesome. Please keep doing that. Lastly, we're up to some cool stuff. Got some big news coming up in the next episode. So I look forward to talking more about that. Ladies and gentlemen, stay prudent, stay powerful, and stay wealthy.